So today I'm going to be playing the Dark Castle, but by myself, which means I pick two characters. This is my first character, the Tanner. This is my other character, the Cook. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to survive. So I'll start off with the first card. After years of incarceration in the depths of the Dark Castle, you finally break free of your cell. A small stone room adjoining the cell block stands an old wooden chest. The lock is open. Draw an item card per player now. But since there's one of me, I draw one for each character that I have. So I have to say which one's going first. I'm gonna say this is the Cook first. Once per round of combat, when you roll a double, you may roll again and apply both results. Okay. And Decayed Blade. Once per round of combat, when you roll Wisdom, you may roll again and choose which of the two results to apply. I guess these ones don't get discarded. But then we move on to the next card. This passageway leads to a set of old stone steps. They descend into a flooded cave. The water is murky, but a dim light is visible with some distance below. You take a deep breath and dive towards kicking the light. Each player must try to roll a double in one attempt. For each player, you make it through, surfacing on the other side. Failure, you begin to flounder, lose 1 HP, and try again. If you have not succeeded in 3 attempts, you make it through breathless and exhausted. Alright. So the Cook is going to go first and try and roll a double in one attempt. This is the Cook. Yes. Oh, she did it, so she is safe. This is the Tanner. She is also safe. So we move on. Oh god. Without warning, also I'm drawing for the Cook. The Cook is drawing. Without warning, a swarm of giant bats burst into the passageway. You can only cower beneath the overwhelming blur of wing and fang. As the bats swarm past, each player must roll their character a die, along with 3 chapter die. After rolling, the player loses 1 HP for each chapter die that matches their character die. If the player rolls a double or rolls no matches, they are unharmed by the bats. Alright. So let's do Cook first. She's trying, I have to roll this and then roll 3 chapter die and try not to match it to this. But if she rolls a double, she's alright. Okay, so she doesn't have to do it. See, she doesn't have to do it either. So let's move on. Oh gosh. As these 3 old women draw near, you notice their feet do not touch the ground. With a cackle, they lunge, probing for you with withered hands and rotten tongues. Begin combat. Combat special. The first time the hags are defeated, before drawing an item card, you must roll a chapter die. The result is Wisdom. They regenerate, and you must restart combat and defeat them a second time. Alright, so they have 1 Wisdom. Then I will roll for each of my characters. They have a Might, and then a Wisdom. Alright, let's try to get it. Okay, double Cunning, but she's shielded. That doesn't really do anything, but she doesn't take damage. And then 1 Wisdom. So that goes away. Oh, wait. Okay, yes. Alright. So, we didn't beat him, so they both lose 1 health. Or no, the cook doesn't because she was shielded. But the Tanner does. This is hard to do and hold the phone. It's alright. Let us try again. Alright. Okay, we got a mite. And a cunning. Which, so we both take 1 damage. So the cook is on 17 and the Tanner is on 16. Okay, hold on a sec. So actually, with this last one, I rolled a wisdom, or the Tanner rolled a wisdom. So with her special, she gets to roll again. And, well, I guess I already chose the 1 wisdom. Okay, let's just do that for next round. If that happens. So we need a wisdom. Alright. Awesome. But their combat special, if I roll right now and get a wisdom, we have to try to fight them again. Gosh damn it. Alright. So their stuff comes back. And a mite, and a cunning. Right. I'm just gonna let the cook go first. If she rolls a double, I can try again and apply both results. She didn't, but that's alright. And then the Tanner. She got a mite. So they're still alive, so they each damage us 1 again. Alright. Let's try this again. Ooh, she got the wisdom. Alright. But I'm gonna have to roll this again. Oh, it's only I have to defeat them 1 time, so I only do that 1 time. So they're beaten. That's awesome. But now, we each draw another item card. So this is for the cook. Rusted Flail. Once per round of combat, you may roll. When you roll cunning, you may roll again and choose which of the 2 results to apply. Okay. And then for the Tanner, a shield. Whenever you would lose HP, reduce the amount by 1 down to a minimum of 1. Alright, awesome. So, next card. Dang. You wipe dust from the lid of a large tomb, hoping to read its inscription. At your touch, the lid slides open and a giant knight rises, bellowing that you should not have disturbed him. As a group, choose 1 option. Flee. As you run, you are hacked by the Revenant. You lose 3 HP. Or fight. Begin combat. All players fight as normal, but I, the only player, the giant attacks, and I may not rest. But he does too. Honestly, I think we should just leave because I really don't want to fight him, and it's not like I can get another item anyway. And this was the cook drawing, and if she's the only one damaged, this shield doesn't mean anything because it's for the Tanner. So we are just going to run, but that means the cook loses 3 HP, so she is now on 13. But that is okay. Alright, on to the next one. As you pass an ornate mirror in this bedchamber, twisted versions of yourself sup through it with murderous intent. You become separated and must fight alone. Each player must roll their dice twice, and place corresponding chapter die in front of them to represent their doppelganger. Place only one dice for each double rolled. Begin combat. No player can rest until their doppelganger is defeated. They must then either rest or help the other player defeat theirs. A player aiding another takes damage as normal and must declare who they are aiding before they roll. Alright. So, let's do the cook first to get her doppelgangers. It's going to be one might and one cunning. And then for the tanner, just gonna have a cunning and another cunning. So let's go first for the cook. One wisdom, so she is still fighting. And one wisdom, so they're both still fighting. But now they take 1 damage. Oh, before we do that, Decayed Blade for the tanner. If she rolls a wisdom, which she did, re-roll again to see if I could maybe get one of these cunnings, which I didn't, but she is shielded now, which is amazing. So only the cook takes 1 damage. She is at 12, which kind of sucks, but it's alright. Alright, so let's try again. Wisdom. Alright. And then might. I'm gonna do that again because it hit one of these dice. Alright, okay, but she got a wisdom, so I'm gonna try again. Double wisdom. Okay, so she's shielded now. But where did my pencil go? The cook takes 1 damage again. She got a might, so that gets rid of that. Awesome. Cunning. Awesome. So get rid of that. But now they take 2 damage, or 1 damage each. I think. Okay. So, for the cook. Alright. And then for the tanner. Damn it. I'm getting so unlucky. These freaking doppelgangers. So, for the cook, awesome. She's gone. She has defeated her guy. And the tanner has this one left. Awesome. They've both defeated their guys. So we move on. But I cannot draw or item cards. So the cook is on 9, so I'm going to have the tanner draw this card. Here, a man sits at his table, his face shrouded in shadow. As you edge past, he lurches forward and pulls you close with a snarl, revealing his scarred face and rancid intentions. As a group, choose one option. You struggle freeing it away, but not before you lose 3 HP at the hands of the putrid captain. Or fight, begin combat. Well, I really don't want to lose 3 HP, but if we fight them, there's a high chance that the cook will lose more HP, so I think I am just going to run, but luckily it's just the tanner, losing 3 HP. So she is on 10 now, and the cook is at 9. Oh god. This chamber is flanked by caves and littered with gnawed bones. A guttural growl rings out as something emerges. As a group, choose one option to begin combat. 1. Tackle the beast head on, or use hit and run tactics. Well, we wouldn't even beat him in 4 turns anyway, so... But... we would have to beat him in... No, I guess if I got double. Do I have double? I do have a double might, which could be good. And the cook is only going to lose 1 HP. Okay. So I think I'm actually going to fight him. So he has 2 mights, 1 cunning, then each of us roll. Cook. She's got a might, and then a wisdom. Alright, let's try to get this guy. So I really need a double might from the cook. Please, 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 please. Yes! Let's freaking go. And she is shielded, which is amazing as well. Alright, and these 3 are all different, so I can't really get a double, but it would be cool because I wouldn't take damage. That's alright. So there goes that. The cook doesn't take damage, but the tanner does, but she only takes 1 because of her shield. So she is also at 9. Alright, let's go. Might, and she's shielded, so that's amazing. Alright. Tanner only has... Oh wait, no, she has a double cunning and a regular cunning, so there's a good chance of this. Come on, come on, come on. Let's freaking go! SMD, bro. Alright. We made it through. And... oh, I mean, bro, I've been completely forgetting about this. So with this, if she rolls a double, she can roll again, and then both the results get applied. So that's pretty epic. And then the only way I can get rid of these is to trade them away, I guess. Which kind of sucks, because I really would love to get some regen stuff, but I guess that just isn't happening. A haggard old woman appears out of nowhere and offers to reach fortune. Something in her eyes speaks of a greater power. You feel it is wise to comply. Each player must individually carry a trait, try to roll in 1 attempt. Success, you gain 1 HP or draw an item card. Failure, which steals part of your soul, lose 1 HP. Alright, so awesome. We could get 1 HP back because we don't need any items. So this is the cook. Let's see. Maybe I should go with might since she has the most. But what am I feeling it's gonna be? I think I am gonna go for might. Oh, hell yeah. So she gets 1 HP back. See the tanner? I'm feeling like she's gonna roll. I think cunning. Alright, let's try. Oh my god, I'm so great. So we both get 1 HP back, which is amazing. I'm doing so well. Alright, let's move on. Hurrying into this candlelit chamber, you interrupt a sacrificial ceremony. A robed man in a death mask declares that you too must now be sacrificed. Begin combat. Combat special. Who was drawing this card? I'll say that Tanner was. You are overcome with fear. Any doubles you roll Actually, I'm gonna say, it's my game, okay? I'm saying the cook drew this because why not? You are overcome with fear, and it doubles your roll. This chapter count as singles, and you cannot block. Or no. I'm changing my mind back. I said it for the first time. So it's the Tanner drew this card, so she cannot block. But luckily she has her shield, so she is only going to take 1 damage. If she can't, but still. Alright, so we have a cunning and a wisdom. And then we roll cunning and a wisdom. Cunning and wisdom and cunning and wisdom. Alright. Come on, cook. Let's see. I hate you, first of all. Second of all. Alright, awesome. But this counts as a single because the Tanner rolled it. So we get rid of that, and she can't block, so she takes damage anyway. So the Tanner is going to lose 1 HP. So she's at 9, and then the cook is going to lose 2, so she is at 8. I'm like, how do you even get through this game without like so many people? Anyway, this nobleman seems out of place. Wait, what am I doing? I haven't even beat him yet. Oh, it's just so annoying. Okay, cook, please. Double cunning. Oh my god. Okay, and she's blocked. Okay, yes ma'am. Alright, Tanner, I need this wisdom. Please. Let's go. So we've beat him. Amazing. And now I can pull this card. The nobleman seems out of place, wandering in the bowels of the castle. He offers a reward if you do not tell anyone you have seen him. As you talk, he covers his nose, visibly disgusted by you. As a group, choose one option. You agree, and he rewards you. Draw an item card. You try to rob him, and he fights back with dazzling swordplay. Begin combat. If you survive, draw an item card per player. Well, I would love to aid him and draw an item card, but I need to check the rules real quick. I can draw an item card, but I will have to switch it out any of these, which is okay because I would love to get something health related. Well, a rotten shield. I think I'm gonna do that because that would make less damage, and I'm going to get rid of this rusted flail for that. And there it goes. This gets right there. Alright. Let us move on. I hate this. Something is blocking the door to this chamber, and you use your shoulder to force it open. It is only when you step inside, eggshell crunching underfoot, that you realize you have been destroyed. The creature's nest. There is a mournful wail as it approaches from the darkness, its sorrow soon turning to fury. Combat special. All players may fight as normal, but I am the only player this creature attacks, and I may not rest. Tanner was drawing this card. Alright, that's alright. So we have 1 might, 1 cunning, 1 cunning, and 1 wisdom. Okay, that's alright. So let's get the Tanner to go first. Okay, she's got a wisdom. And then the cook. Another wisdom. Which sucks, but it is okay. Okay, actually, let's do this. Let's put this back for the cook for right now, or for the Tanner, because if she rolls a wisdom, I can roll again and choose which of the 2. So if I want this wisdom, I kind of want her to roll her double cunning instead, but let's see. Alright, well, I would actually prefer to do this one because it shields me, but the wisdom still does go away. but I'm the only one he attacks, and I'm shielded. So let's keep going. Tanner goes first. She got a wisdom, but I can roll again. A double wisdom, but I'm going to keep this one, so she's shielded. And a cunning. Alright. So no damage. Cunning. Come on, Cook. Give me a might. Awesome. Alright. So now we move on. You're doing pretty good. Oh. Several armed figures spring from the shadows and attack. You become separated, and each player must fight alone. Roll the chapter die in front of each player to represent the muggers attacking them. However, the muggers want your items. Players carrying 2 items roll 2 chapter die instead of 1. Begin combat. Each time a player would take damage from a mugger, they may avoid it by discarding an item. No player can rest until the muggers attacking them are defeated. They may then either rest or help another player defeat theirs. A player aiding another takes damage as normal, must declare who they are aiding before they roll. Alright, so let's do the cooks first. So 1 might and 1 wisdom, and I'm rolling 2 because we each have 2 item cards. And then for the Tanner, got 1 wisdom and a might. Alright, let's go first for the cook. Cunning. Alright, but I am actually going to let's see what the Tanner gets before I decide to do that. No wisdom. Alright. So it said I can discard an item instead of taking damage. But let's put this back and see what the Tanner would have gotten if she got a double. No, but that is okay. And I will am going to get rid of this might instead of that wisdom. But I don't think I'm going to discard an item card just yet. I'm going to take this 1 damage first. Alright, the cook, come on. She got might, and then, come on. Wisdom, double wisdom, awesome. So she is shielded. The cook takes damage, or would, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to get rid of this item for her instead. And now the Tanner can help her. So let's try. I'm gonna try again because it hit that other dice. Okay, but she's shielded, so that's good. It hit the other dice, so I'm gonna try again. Ah ha 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 ha. Let's go. So we've beat him, and which means we can draw another item card for the cook. So I'm going to do that. Brute of Might. Discard to apply a single might at any time. Okay, cool. So we are kind of on low HP, which sucks, but let's hope these last few cards before the boss aren't that bad. Pass through a chamber which serves as a cesspit below the castle purviews. As you pick through your way through the fill, something unusual catches your eye. Draw an item card. Alright, let's see if this is a health. And then I will discard one of my thingies if so. Once per round of combat, you may roll, and when you roll might, you may roll again and choose. Okay, well, I don't really want to swap this or anything. So I'm just going to put it back. And this is still the Tanner drawing, by the way. Oh my god. I hate this. You are knocked unconscious and strapped down a side passage, or dragged down a side passage. You awake strapped to a table where a man in a filthy apron, is scraping rust from a jagged blade. You are to be a test subject for the castle's torture. I must endure the pain until your absence is noticed and you are rescued. Roll the character die 5 times. For each roll that is not might or a double, you lose 1 HP. 5 times. Oh my god, Tanner. Lock in. Alright. Well, so that's 1. Okay. 2. 3. Okay, so she only loses 3 damage. Only. She's at 5 now. And this is the last card before the boss. And we're gonna fight the... Please don't die on this card, bro. Please be a good card. Please give me HP. What is this? At the end of this winding passage, a wooden chest covered in cobwebs is protected by a gauntlet of vicious-looking traps. As a group, choose one option, move on. Nominate a player to try. Okay. So, I'm actually just gonna freaking ignore this because I already have enough items and I don't want to lose any more health because this next card is the boss. So, I think we actually have a pretty good shot at this. Alright, let's see which boss this is. The Demented Priestess. You cannot harm me. Behold the devotion of my followers. The priestess is protected by her possessed underlings, the row of chapter dice showing might. All these dice must be removed before you are able to attack the priestess herself. The dice behind the row of might. Oh, okay. Begin combat, and she does 3 HP. Well, I guess 2 HP because we both have shields. But awesome. That is not bad at all. So the priestess is going to be, we each roll. So this is the cook. So we've got a might and a cunning. And then she has a wisdom. And then these 3 might are her underlings, which we have to beat first. So right off the bat, I am going to use this Brute of Might, this card, to apply a single might at any time. So we're going to do that and then already get rid of 1. And then we are going to go into drawing. So we're rolling. Cunning. Wisdom. Alright, well, that sucks. And we each take 2 HP, so... Oh god. We have 2 more chances. Oh wait. I forgot to do this. Let's just see if that would have changed the Tanner's roll. It would, so she would be shielded. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that instead of that wisdom that did nothing. So she's still at 5. And the cook is still at 5 as well. Alright, come on, cook. I need that double might. Okay, double cunning. She's shielded, which is great. And so the Tanner takes 2 HP, so she is actually at 3 now. And the cook was nothing. Alright, come Okay, that's alright. They're both shielded. Let's try again. I'm gonna try again because it hit that dice. Okay. But she's not shielded, which kind of sucks. I hate you, Tanner. Okay. So, the cook is on 1. And the Tanner is on 1. And the cook is on 3. So, the Tanner is going to rest. Well, would it even matter? I need the cook to go first. Oh, I don't know what to do. Because if the Tanner rests, the cook will be doing it by herself. But she only has to get the 1 mite. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for it. So the cook gets a mite. Okay, awesome. And then the Tanner. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Okay. So, the cook is also... Wait, where's my pencil? Where'd it go? Where did my pencil go? Hold on, I found my pencil. Okay. So, the cook is on 1 HP, and so is the Tanner. So, all I have to do to win this game is to roll a might and a wisdom. And if I don't do that, I'm dead. So, let's go. Okay, I'm doing it again because I hit the dice. You know me. Oh. Okay. Tanner, please. Oh my god. Let's go. We won. Fuck you. We beat it. Thank you for watching.